Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. In a previous video we speculated on what happened with DDE and a McLaren they were looking at for Tim. If you haven't watched that video yet, it's okay. You can watch it later. This is still all going to make sense. I'm going to link that video as well as the other video sources in the description. So let's get into it. Dave at Daily Driven Exotics was looking for a McLaren MP4 12C to add to the channel. Dave has been watching the values on these, and prices have gotten reasonable in DDE money, especially when compared to other cars in their fleet. Dave found one of these cars that happened to be owned by YouTuber Drew Peacock, so Dave had him bring it by to check it out. But while looking at the car, Tim decided he wanted to try to buy it for himself as his first supercar. Now, Tim has an excellent credit rating of 830, but financing a car like this can be very difficult. So there were a couple of videos made about Tim trying to get it and Dave trying to help. They were working against a tight deadline for Drew, so Dave was trying to arrange something with one of the leasing companies that he knows. Now, these are not give-back leases, so Tim would own the car at the end, but ultimately DDE left things on a cliffhanger and have since posted a bunch of videos about Mia and Car Week with no update in sight to Tim's situation. From the seller side, Drew said on his channel that he sold the car, but personally I think it's a big misdirect to help build the hype since, this caused me to rush the start of my own YouTube channel to post a video about it. I'd say building that hype up worked. In the comments of my part 1 video, a few viewers shared several interesting points, and I'm going to share that commentary as well as my updated findings with you right now. Viewer Craig Glanville 9946 said the following regarding Drew's car: while watching a video from the guys who are running the block party event, the car in question is parked in the corner of the block, and their walk around video before the party is in full swing shows it. Nothing is ever mentioned about the car at all. That guy 77 followed that up by saying, "I saw that too," and was about to comment the same thing. Good eye. So I started investigating, and you will be shocked at what I found. Actually, you might not be that shocked, especially if you're like me and you think that DDE helped Tim get that car. So I started searching and watching videos and came across a newly posted behind the scenes the LG Collective, and the video was titled DDE Block Party Just Got a Lot Crazier. In this video, the guys at the LG Collective arrived to help out with the block party event for DDE. And at the 6-minute and 40-second point in the video, they show a car under a cover in the back of the shop. They zoom in and say, "We can't show it. We can't show it at all." You can see the F12 in front of the car under the cover, so you know it's not the F12 waiting to debut. When they zoom in, you can see a car under a cover. It appears to be a Ferrari cover, but let's face it, I could put a Volkswagen cover on my Porsche if I want to. Wait a minute. So why would DDE need to cover a car in that manner if it wasn't a situation where it was awaiting a big reveal? At the end of a recent video, Mike Essa from DDE showed that the video they filmed on the F12 was actually 2 weeks old, and the updated progress was shown at the end of that video with a flash forward. But that car has already been shown to the public during the block party and in the video, so I have to wonder, what could be more secretive than the F12 progress? Pretty interesting, right? I'm going to link that video below at the timestamp, but I do recommend you watch the entire video because it shows some great behind the scenes, and it may seem like they just showed up to DDE HQ and were hanging around before the event, but as the night goes on, you can see that they're actually the ones evaluating traffic and waving in the cars in a super enough tier to be directed into the yard to park in the exclusive parking alongside the DDE shop cars and the Friends of DDE. There were some additional viewers of the channel who said they saw a Marlboro car in the background, and I'm going to shout them out here as well. Viewer RDP6358 posted, "Been a few days and saw the block party video. I saw the Marlboro wrapped car. Pretty sure it was the car, so kind of strange they showed it for a second." And Edward6650 said, "I may have seen the car in the background of one of the DDE block parties. I think it was the first one with the Marlboro livery on it." While I was looking for the McLaren in the LG Collective video, I did see a Marlboro car, but unfortunately, that car is a Ferrari. Edward then goes on to mention the timing and that Tim had his own commercial on DDE. And that's true. I saw the commercial. They literally washed his hair with a shop hose. I also agree that you can't really put anything past the team at DDE. Why indeed wouldn't they give Tim a car? Tim has done a lot for the channel, and honestly, he puts up with a lot. He does it with a really wholesome attitude. There were several comments that pointed out they said his bank denied him or someone else bought it, and yes, that's why I made the video. Some commenters seemed unswayed by any possible misdirect. An example of this is Jeremy Usry 6705, who stated simply, Drew said he sold it to somebody else. I don't see why you made this video. Literally no point to it. And that got me thinking, you really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? So with all of this updated info, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If this video was interesting to you and you want to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Another upload from me focusing on car YouTuber headlines is coming in the next couple of days. And to wrap this up, I just want to say this. Thank you, my friends, for the unbelievable support, and I'll see you in the next video.